Doing a quick video because I was just talking to my buddy. His stepson, who's 18, 19, I would guess right now, just turned down 2 jobs. He's looking to move out on his own, but every time he finds a job, it barely wants to pay anything. And the worst part about it is they want full availability. So you're on call. They want you to be there whenever needed. So I was telling him, growing up, I understood that. I devoted just about 17 years to a company that took me as a very young person, but never gave me the room to grow, never gave me the opportunity, and literally promoted everybody under me that was literally not doing the job and a screw off sometimes. So I understand that. I was there probably sometimes 7 days a week, start open to close, pulling 60 plus hours, 70 hours, whatever needed. I was there. I was the company man, as I've been called lately. And pretty much, I understand this kid's point of view. He's going to have to work this, can't pay his bills, going to have a second job. Now, both jobs want you to have open availability. And I was telling my buddy, I'm like, listen, I understand what this kid's saying because it makes sense what the kid's saying. And yeah, I know as long as he's living at home, he should work whatever, but you're going to take a chance of getting fired literally because you're not going to be full open when they want you. And I've been to a medical company, where I had to staff and schedule people to go to people's homes, home health care, non-medical, but home health care, assisting, we'll say. But there was a 3-strike rule. If I gave you an assignment, is what they call the shift, sometimes 3 hours, and you got to drive far. Talking like an hour drive sometimes for a 3-hour shift. And if you said no 3 times, I was supposed to fire you. Hello, where would I ever get staff if I fired everyone on a 3-strike rule? Crazy. Then they wonder why the companies don't go good. Yeah, that's why if you're a CNA or medical assistant, that's why you can always get those jobs, because they burn through staff left and right. Now, I was trying to explain this to my buddy. I'm going to flip the camera around real quick just to show you this. This is a little spreadsheet I made to help my buddy understand it. Now, this is a quick little budget summary I was just making. Now, $600 for food, it probably should be substantially higher at the rate food prices are right now. Electric bills on the low side. Water's my personal average. Cell phone, yeah, that's about what they go for. Monthly service, unlimited. Car payment, $600. You know what? This day and age, that's your budget, your average car price at this rate. And car insurance, that is through $130. I'm not talking anything else. Internet, life insurance, medical, anything else. There's literally nothing else. That's the minimal to live. And $1,700 is literally the going rent price for a 2-1 in my neighborhood. Unless you're going to be living in a little apartment, like a 1-bedroom efficiency, you're still paying close to $1,000 here where I live. And I'm not living in anywhere bougie. Some people would consider where I live the poor side of neighborhood. So I ran it up. Monthly bills, $3,250. Yearly bills, $39,000. So your net pay would be $750 a week after taxes to cover your bills. And this is literally nothing else. Just bills. Just those couple bills. Now, if you're going to get stuck in that 24% tax bracket, which most people are, 22 to 24, I did the adjustment already. Now, again, you could add 401k if you say my taxes percentage is too high. You're still going to be paying it. So your actual, what you're going to need is going to be $930 a week. Gross, before your taxes. So you need a job that's going to pay you at least $48,360 to survive on that minimal bills right there. And that's nothing. That's not even no party, no nothing. So unless you're being forced to have a roommate, and all these companies are like, oh, we're giving you a great thing. Yeah, no overtime, no nothing. You're going to it's almost unsurvivable right now, the way rent, mortgage, and food is right now. And the car bills right now are ridiculous with these interest rates. So, yeah, I'm not giving my buddy's stepson, whatever, any It makes sense. So yeah, it sucks. It really does. You see all these stores, businesses that keep saying they have looking for staff. No, they're not looking for staff. They're looking for people going to work for under minimal wage. Now I'm calling minimal wage a survivable wage. Yeah, they're not looking for people that want an actual job. They need part-time people that they want full open availability for. You know, if you want full open availability, you need to pay a livable wage. And yeah, it's just not realistic anymore. Just like they say, there's a truck driver shortage. No, there isn't. There's a truck driver shortage for people that will not dedicate their life being living in a truck for making under 60, 70 grand a year anymore. Unless you're just trying to get your foot in the door, you know, you're going to accept nothing. I mean, back in 2015, I got offered 52 to 55 cents a mile. And when I turned it down 3-4 times, I actually had two companies offer me 58 cents, which was unbelievable for then. That was loaded or unloaded. That was, as long as the truck was moving, I was getting 58 cents a mile. And I was like, holy crap, like, that's pretty crazy. But they had special jobs that required good credit and a very clean driving record. And both of those I met. So they were there. The jobs are there, but it's hard. You have to just keep applying. And just when I say that apply, I'm actually going to tell you, I have personally, I was talking to my wife with this, she thinks I'm a little putting too many out there where, I don't know, whatever. But I've put out over 1,000 applications to get where I am right now in life. I believe the number is actually 1127, I believe. So, yeah. I mean, you say you put a couple hundred out, keep going. You go until you find a job you want. And I mean, it's quite literally out there. I mean, it's eventually you're going to find a job that'll do what you need. And people say, oh, you're a company man. No, I'm a job man. I want to live a certain lifestyle, so I got to work for that lifestyle. Now, these young Americans, young kids, young adults, whatever it is, doesn't matter what country you're from, it's all the same. People want to work, but they want to be able to live on that job. If you're going to have to work multiple jobs, don't expect people to have open availability on the drop of your dime. So, yeah, there's no job shortage. There's no nothing, no unemployment shortage. What they have is a shortage of people that want to be under minimal wage job slaves. And that's what I'm going to call it. Because when you're not able to live, I'm just going to say the word comfortably, where you're not going to have to worry about your electric bill, your water bill, your car bill being paid the next month. Yeah, if that's a worry for you, the job you're at's not good for it. And of course, there's going to be your responsibility to make sure your bills are covered. Can't be living the Kardashian lifestyle, the Jones lifestyle. You got to live smart. Plan for retirement. Plan for emergencies. Even if your emergency fund is on a credit card, where you can actually take 4 months off work, throw it on credit, you know what? It's an emergency plan. Any plan's better than nothing. And you just got to work with what you got. But for the young Americans that don't want to work a job that won't cover their monthly budget and have the ability to live somewhere where they can keep looking for something better, I ain't knocking them until they're living in their car and then they got to pick up those jobs. But then they're not going to have rent. So all these people starting to live in vans and trucks and stuff, it ain't all crazy. Another aspect that I'm seeing a lot of is people talking about the profits these companies and corporations are making. Now, if you can increase profit margin by 10, 20, 30% to where you're profiting billions. I mean, look at McDonald's. If you look up their current quarter for 2023, it is staggering the amount of money they just profited. And why can't a portion of that be going to payroll? Your staff would actually make the orders correct, care about their job, care about the company so there's a future, and not use it as a temporary job, stepping stone in their life. It makes better employees, better companies. I mean, I'm a big guy, apparently. And my last four orders at McDonald's have actually been wrong every single time. The last one wasn't too bad because I got someone else's order and it was a lot more food. I didn't realize it until I was almost 45 minutes away from the store, but I ain't driving back for 45 minutes worth of a drive. So, yeah, another consideration. Just a job market right now is literally lacking jobs that meet the economy. And I'll say it that way because $15 an hour jobs have become the new $9, $10 an hour jobs. So, deuces, be good, keep working at it.